Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Paranormal Peeps with Mark Dudley.
Hi
So, I
everyone.
haven't spoken to Mark for absolutely ages, really.
It's been
So,
a
I
while,
thought
hasn't it?
we'd just have a little catch up. So, hopefully, the sound's all right because I was actually messing around. I bought some new kit, and I do sort of think I'm technical to some degree, but unfortunately, I think I've screwed up all my sound settings. So we'll just see how it goes. I keep my voice down because I can hear it echoing, and I hope you can't. So I hope everything is okay. So I've got Carl watching. Hi, Carl. How you doing? So I'm just going to share it out as well. So it's nice to speak to you again. Like I haven't investigated with you for ages, have I? And it,
It's been a long time, really
it
has.
has, and
Oh,
they
hey
were just
Victoria.
great.
Yeah,
They they were just they're great investigations at great locations, and I actually went by Ashwell Prison the
that
other
was
morning.
amazing, wasn't it?
It was
Freezing cold as well, dead of winter.
yeah, freezing cold. Yeah, because I actually went to a place in Northampton, Southwick, Southwick is how you have to pronounce it. I've been told. I call it Southwick, but there you go. I got it wrong, and so the locals told me. And I didn't actually realise that it was so close to another great location, the Talbot in Oundle.
Oh, yeah,
So
I've done a tour, but
you have? Oh my
I
gosh, it's
have.
Oundle, beautiful.
Isn't it fantastic? Yeah.
Yeah. So I just thought it was a little pub in a village.
No,
Wow.
it's an amazing hotel.
And the village itself. So I actually did a walk round on here, put it live. I don't know what the reception was like because it said that the internet was a bit dodgy. But my God, what a stunning place.
Isn't it beautiful? Yeah.
Yeah, the old buildings and part of the Talbot as well is they've got a former castle wall in there, haven't they?
Yes, they have. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
We had a look at it.
yeah. And it's not just, you've got a pub, but you've got a courtyard. It sort of goes back quite a way. So from the front, you have no idea what the actual size of it is.
No,
It
no.
it,
When
it
you
is
see it
really
from the
impressive.
market square, it doesn't look like that from the inside.
No, that's right. No, because the staff were lovely as well. So I walked in, I sort of said, "Oh, well, I'm coming here. I've got a private investigation with some amazing paranormal people next year. So we're going to all go and we're all going to stay over."
Mhm.
And I just said, "Oh, just come in for a quick drink." And I just thought I'd have a look round because I'm coming here later. And I said, "Oh, have you had any ghostly occurrences?" And one of the lads said to me that he's been here not long, a few months, and he said he turned around one day and there's a hand there. The hand was on the bar, and went back to what he's doing, turned around again, there's no one there.
Oh
And
wow!
the barman came in and says, "Oh, do you see that person?" No, no one had been there. And then the other person said that he was dealing with a wedding one day, and he heard somebody shout his name. Now, nobody from the wedding party was around him. He was just out the room, and there's no human there. So it's just incredible, isn't it?
Ionet.
So that's just two members of staff who have had strange encounters at that location,
Mm.
as well as
Yeah,
the links to Mary Queen of Scots as well.
that's
Yeah,
right. There is a link to it.
bit
Yes,
cold up there, Nigel. But yeah, so it is incredible, isn't it? And
it is. Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it when I saw it. Because that is not what you expect. When you just go in a pub and it's got a small frontage, you do not expect what you get there. So I'm really
No,
looking forward to that. So what did you pick up when you got there?
we were in. We had access to two of the guest rooms,
Right.
and there was a small group in it. There was myself, Emily Paranormal, and a few of the other
Awesome.
guests, all
Cool.
huddled in one room. And we could hear somebody walking up and down the corridor outside. So the woman who part of the team, she opened the door to see who it was, and there was no one there.
Oh, wow.
The thing is, in the next room was another small group, and they heard the same footsteps.
Interesting.
So that was absolutely amazing. We had knocks, taps. Um, Even the base room had some really good activity to it. We were just doing call outs. We were just getting some really good results.
Wow. That,
Table tipping upstairs as well.
it,
So
it's just
it was
amazing
good.
when you get something like that. But the
But I've
fact that
also,
you got it in 2 rooms as well,
yeah,
that doesn't
yeah,
generally happen,
absolutely.
does it?
But another one I recommend is another Talbot Hotel in Stourbridge, which I've also
All right.
investigated, and it's really good there.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
I went with my good friend and fellow teammate Julie Bennett. We joined Liz Le Guinness's team,
Yeah, she's
and
yeah, cool, yeah.
she's lovely. She is. I'll be seeing her in a few weeks anyway.
Awesome.
And again, really active, especially the upstairs areas. Same thing, table tipping, knocks, taps, really good.
Fantastic. Because Liz is also starting out a paranormal tours as well.
I've seen that. Yes, I'm very
Yeah.
interested in it.
So yeah, she's doing tours around the UK. She's got some of the history and things like that. She's taking
Mhm.
people to different sites. So I think it's Fantasia tours, isn't it? Something like that. But yeah,
I
it's
think,
definitely worth
yeah,
checking out.
yeah, it is.
So yeah, she was actually at the Power meeting. It's lovely seeing her and lovely speaking to her. Sorry, I'm still showing out.
So,
But yeah, and they do look amazing tours, and just imagine a
they
week
do.
doing sort of paranormal and history tours. It's great,
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely. Well, I mean,
So,
I've recently started to move away from East Anglia now. I'm moving into the Midlands, both the East and the West Mids. And
yeah.
there's some fantastic locations out that way.
Oh, definitely. I am spoilt, really.
You
I
are,
really am.
yes.
Well, I'm between Derby Jail and Nottingham.
Yeah, I
So,
love Derby.
I've got then obviously you've got Leicester to the south as well. There's a lot of locations. Then sort of got
You have, yeah.
Sheffield, Doncaster as well up north. So within an hour driving, there are a lot of decent locations.
Yeah, it's not far.
Unfortunately, we have lost a few. We've lost the village in Mansfield, which I think you've been
That was
there.
a show. Yes, there's a picture of me, you, and Kaz.
Yeah, that's. I thought you're. Yeah, and
And that was a shame I heard about that one.
that's EAPI, wasn't it? That one who did that?
Yes, it
I
was.
believe. Yeah. And that was the last time I went to the village, but that was such an incredible location, and that just
Oh,
closed
absolutely.
overnight, didn't it? The
It
Robin Hood
was sad.
Legacy Nottingham, that's gone now, which is unfortunate. I don't know what will happen to it, whether it
Yeah,
will be open as something else.
we've
Uh,
lost a few down this end as well, like Rougham Control Tower, Moots Hall in Bedford. We've lost them. They
oh
just
gosh,
don't
yeah,
entertain us anymore, which is a
that,
shame.
that's it. It is, because we also help the heritage as well. The heritage centres, like, we sort of promote them by doing what we do. We
We
give them
bring the
money.
revenue in, yes,
Yeah, that's right.
absolutely.
So, we go to an event or something, and then, we'll pay whatever to hire it out, but then we'll promote it.
Mm.
Like where I went the other day, Southwark Hall. I got it right this time.
You got it right that time.
I said to the guy, "Do you mind me showing photos?" That's fine. You know, they're happy they're doing the paranormal, that they do take people with tours around the building.
Yeah,
And, it has belonged to 3 families in its lifetime. And, you've got some really old parts of the building. And once again, you've got Mary Queen of Scots link, as you have at the
yeah,
Talbot in Oundle. And they think
that's
that
it.
the execution warrant may actually be somewhere within the hall. They've never found a copy, sort of thing.
They never did.
So, it's interesting, isn't it? So a few years ago, Auntie and Uncle stayed at Haunted Hotel, not believed in ghosts. Yet Uncle, he could not sleep, and in the early hours, a red globe floated across the room through the wall. Oh, God, that's cool, isn't it? But yeah, but
That's amazing.
we just love what we do, don't we?
Yeah,
But
it's quite addictive, that's for sure.
it's terribly addictive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I was actually at Matlock as Beyond the Veil. I was actually at Matlock Pavilion, my booking on Friday night.
Is that
And
my
that's
mate Jim just come on there?
Yep.
because he was at the Talbot Hotel with me.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. We're just
yeah, it was
talking about
Claire
the
Evan and
Talbot
Drew.
then.
But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I booked Matlock Pavilion and went there on Friday, and Gary Fields came along. So it was
Oh,
absolutely, oh
he's a
my
smashing
gosh.
bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, is the most is that selfless medium I know, because what he does,
Mm.
he kind of links in with your team, your spirit guides, and you witness things which you probably wouldn't have already done. And it was an incredible night. It really was.
Yeah.
Again, and we sort of got
Well,
some loads of information through as well, and it's just fantastic. And even like there's a specific character I picked up on a few times, and Gary picked up on him as well. So it's nice to
oh
get that
wow, okay.
validation
Yeah.
and sort of get sort of more information from somebody else as well. I've actually recorded that from the lady Tanya who actually looks after the pavilion.
Hmm.
And yeah, I've got to show her that because it is nice what he did get, and it does validate it, and that's
I
what I
would
do
love
like.
to do, that's one location I would love to do sometime, Matlock Pavilion. So there's some great stuff about it.
I'm booking it again next year, so I'll let you
Are
know.
you?
Yeah, I
Plenty of
book it
notice,
every
please.
year. I definitely book it every year. Yeah,
Oh,
I,
absolutely.
I
Great,
do.
yeah.
I just love the place. I really do. Yeah, terrific night. But yeah,
Yeah, it
I
was
can't wait
like,
to
yeah.
go to the Talbot. I've recently been driving a bit further out. I did try and stick to my hour driving because I found that anything longer I was getting too tired, but now I've sussed it
Yeah.
out. Kind of Red Bull. As soon as you finish the investigation, it
Yeah,
works.
I always take a can of Red Bull with me.
Yeah, a double
Usually works.
espresso from McDonald's. That keeps you awake for the extra half an
Yeah.
hour journey. So yeah, it works. Like, it was the time when I went to Warwick Castle and then I had to go and have a sleep in the service at Leicester Forest East, which wasn't far away. That I was just that shattered. So now I've sussed it, I think. But my sat nav took me right around the country lanes, though,
They do. Yeah.
which I was going down single track roads about 1:30 in the morning, and they got all the grass in the middle as well because they weren't used. So I wondered which farm I was going to sort of go and visit. But yeah, I wasn't impressed with where I was driving, but I saw a lot of nature and stuff. And as I left, like Michelle, I went to one of her events on the Saturday night. I went to Heritage,
Yeah.
and as I left, she says, "Mind the deer." Well, yeah, okay, you don't think of it. Driving down the lane, and like 3 deer popped out. So yeah, I saw them. I found them. Don't know if she left them there for me, but yeah, they're watching me.
There they are.
Yeah, there they are. But yeah, yeah, I certainly loved them that night. It was, I saw hares, I saw an owl. Right, little nature trip it really was.
Mm.
But yeah, you're just watching, you're watching out for the potholes and you're watching out for the animal hedgehog as well. I found a hedgehog on the way as well. Swerved out the way for that, and like,
The local wildlife.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They're not used to cars going down there, are they? Probably didn't get any before sat nav, but now it's a bit mad, isn't it? But yeah. But you venture quite a long way from your house, don't you?
I travel about 2 hours tops.
Wow.
Um, Usually, if I travel into the Midlands, I stay over at a friend's house. Either you got my friend Julie, she's in the West Mids, or Joe, she's in East Mids. So I don't have to drive back that night.
Yeah, that's
And
handy.
usually we share the driving as well. So I'll drive to my friend's house, I leave the car there, and then we jump in
That's
another car
brilliant.
and get on the
Yeah.
journey. Breaks it down nicely.
Yeah, that's right. It's a lot better, isn't it? Because if I didn't have a
Absolutely.
dog, I'd just go camping everywhere. I've done it before, I went to
Church
Shepton
van.
Mallet, so I went
Mm.
camping down there, but I had to put him in a kennel. So, I can't put him in a kennel that often, can I?
No.
So, well, he's going, well, in the kennels for the parameet sort of thing, but you have to, don't you?
No,
So
absolutely you do.
that's in 6 weeks now, so I'm quite looking forward to that one again.
Not long to go.
Yeah. Are you going to the parameet? Are you sort of busy that weekend?
We don't know what's happening yet. There's a
Okay.
lot of stuff going on
Yeah.
privately. But,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
we don't know. We usually do a UK tour. We pick a part of the UK and just tour it.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
last year was Northumberland. We don't know what's happening this year because of ongoing
Yeah, yeah,
issues.
that's it.
So
Yeah.
we'll get away somewhere.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but Northumberland's amazing as well, isn't it?
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, I think people don't realise how beautiful it is. They
It's
really
stunning.
don't. Yeah, and it's empty. People just don't go. It is cooler up there.
We did Chillingham Castle last year,
Oh, lovely. Did you stay there?
and no, we stayed near it, but we said about an hour away.
Yeah.
And we got there just after it opened, and we was upstairs in this room. We could hear footsteps, knocks, taps, but the footsteps would come from a roped off area behind.
Wow.
Um, we spoke to the guy downstairs, and it turns out he's part of the in-house paranormal team,
Oh,
and he
fantastic.
wasn't the least bit surprised when we told him.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. That's cool. I like the graveyard next door. I did go there.
Dude,
Yeah. So,
I think we did, yes.
yeah, I was staying in Beadnell Bay, so I thought, well, since I'm up this way, I'll drive to Chillingham. But I thought I could like find the car park. He could be in the car for a little bit of time, where I just nipped in, had a
Yeah,
coffee. But unfortunately, I didn't actually find the car park. I
I'll
found
tell
the
you what,
other entrance.
you really need a sat nav for Chillingham because there's no signs for it anywhere.
Yeah, well, I found
We can
I
find one.
found the sign saying Chillingham, I believe, but which was the village, the
Yeah.
village sign, but I never actually found Chillingham. The castle. I found the driveway, but that must have been the back driveway.
We actually Googled the castle before we set off.
That's cool.
So it took us straight there.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Because I just found this graveyard and this. It was a drive or something, but the dog wasn't allowed down there either. So I just parked on the road, just left it up the driveway at the back of it, and just had a quick
Mhm.
nosy, took a couple of photos, and came back again, which is the nearest I got to Chillingham. So I got in the grounds, but yeah, I didn't actually get in the house, so it's a shame. The castle, rather. But yeah, it is on my list one day.
Yeah, you'll get round to it one day.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you keep saying, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'll get around to
absolutely.
everywhere one day. Queen Mary. Oh wow! So full night stay in Chillingham in October. Oh wow, that's brilliant.
Oh, nice one. Yeah.
Do you actually get any sleep though? I bet you're investigating all night, aren't you?
You can
Um,
actually stay at the castle.
oh yeah, I know because Lame
We
Slaney does.
we
Yeah,
actually did inquire about it. So going forward, we're not sure yet. It's a
yeah,
possibility.
yeah. I think I would like to. Oh wow, graveyard near in Bolton. There's a nun who walks round.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
So is that near a nunnery then? Well, previously. That is interesting. Less, yeah. Wonder what the link is. But yeah, it sounds fascinating. But yeah, I do love old graveyards. Yeah, and
Mm.
that one near Chillingham, it's very eerie.
It can be. We did it during the daytime, and it was in bright sunshine. But I could imagine at night it'll be completely different.
Oh God. Oh Irene, I don't know how you can manage that one. Because Irene picks things up. She's very empathic and a great medium. It must be so hard to go in there. But blimey. I hope you get on all right in there, Irene, because that will be so emotional doing that.
I can imagine.
Yeah, because I went to Scotland. I went to Culloden there, and that was quite moving anyway.
Mm.
You know, because you're just picking up so much. It was near a nunnery. Oh, the nun had an affair with the vicar. Nice one. Oops. I wonder if I got caught. That's a bit much, isn't it? But yeah. So, what plans have you got coming up then?
Next month I've got two big events to go to. First one is Bisham Hall
Oh, lovely.
in the Midlands. That's with
Yeah,
Emily Paranormal. And
excellent.
then a
I'd love to
few
go
weeks
there.
And then a few weeks after that, I'm off to Tudor World. That's with
Oh,
Paracom.
lovely. That's lovely, yeah. I saw
So
that one. I didn't know where I was close to booking on it because Tudor World is about an hour and a half.
it's
So
not far from you. Yeah.
it's kind of, it's outside the boundary, but actually my boundary's stretched a bit. So I was actually tempted to book on that. It's like Warwick, because dear, yeah, it's like Warwick and places like that. You know, they are just out the boundary, but yeah,
Yeah, it was just an extra mile, you know.
yeah, I know that's it, isn't it? I could
Yeah.
always have a sleep at Leicester Forest East again. It's fine. You
Well,
get
there you
two
go.
days, don't you? But yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. And Red Bull does work. I found, luckily.
I never go anywhere without Red Bull.
Or maybe I had to like just keep awake because I was just like going around all the bends of those country lanes. I drew it, you were right. But yeah, I was just like these country lanes are well ropey. It's all right in the daytime. You know, I'm used to going down single track roads. I kind of enjoy it, to be fair, but not when you're tired about 1:30 in the morning.
Mm,
It's a whole different ball game, isn't it? But yeah,
yeah,
but you know, it's just been an incredible weekend to do a double at two fantastic locations.
absolutely.
It,
Yeah, we're
it
looking
sort of
forward
makes a
to it.
weekend, and got it quite quiet now for a couple of weeks. So yeah, um, yeah, just out and about. Drove double at the weekend. Got a party next Saturday, and yeah, no paranormal this weekend for me. But I've got the Parameet coming up, and I've got Cromford Mills coming up, and I've got some of the things coming up in the pipeline as well, which I will sort of mention at a later stage. Exciting things as well. So yeah,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I've got a few announcements. So we'll see, won't we? But yeah, all quiet for now. Oh, bless you. Thanks so much. Yeah, just go out and about, and most of the night on Friday was actually went out live. So Gary Fields actually had most of it out live as it happened. So yeah,
Bless him.
so you know it was a good night, but it was very mediumship driven. Um, Everyone really was either an empath or a medium.
Hmm.
So we did a lot of energy work, and then also with Gary being there as well, you know, he does a lot of his mediumship as well, and yeah, we had an incredible night. Oh, bless you! Thanks a lot, Drew. You as well. You keep on doing what you're doing. Cheers. But yeah, and it is brilliant. You know, if you get with like-minded people,
Yeah.
and you know, you get the positivity, and it's just amazing what you can actually achieve together, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I usually get something happen. I've got these new toys as well, which I absolutely love. And these are more scientific devices.
Hmm.
So one actually measures sudden drops in temperature. So if the temperature, you know, changes a little bit, nothing happens. If it drops a lot and quickly, a blue light will come on. If it gets high, if temperature goes up quickly, a red light comes on. And Spirit seems to like it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Once they work out how to use it, which is quite quick to say, I've used it now in 3 locations, so each time that one's come on. And, you know, when you're more animated, when you're talking, when the vibrations seem higher, then it seems to interact more.
Mm.
And I've had it even on demand, you know, can you stand near that and it's happened, you know, or can you make that cold and the blue lights come on? I don't know how they do it. Obviously, we don't. But it's just that fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Faking though, can't be arsed with it. To be
Mm.
fair,
Absolutely.
what is the
Yeah.
point, you know? But the thing is, like, people complain about what's on YouTube, this, that, and whatever. Don't watch them. You know, there's enough people who do real stuff. Look at Are You Haunted? You know, watch people who do real stuff. Don't go around watching the ones on YouTube who just fake it and you know it, and they're doing it for entertainment. They might have loads of viewers, but They're just going for the mainstream viewers, aren't they, really? You know, it's not
Yeah.
paranormal sometimes. And, you know, like anything, like if I do get something, I'll try and debunk it. So, for instance, on Saturday night, it was vigil, two people had K2s standing next door to each other. And the K2s were going red at the same time. They're going to zero at the same time. And it's a bit weird because it doesn't happen like that. And they were feeling they were sort of swaying as well. So there's definitely something around that. But then underneath, when the lights came on, somebody had a bag with a phone in it.
Yeah. Right. So you can see
So,
what's happened.
so automatically you're going to go, no. Now, it might have been paranormal, but as far as I'm concerned, the bag was there, it had a phone in it. Highly probable. It's the fact that they were so close to each other and they were going red up. You know what I mean? They were reacting at the same time. But
Yeah.
then, you know, if that phone is sending data out, or you know what I mean, like, no, you just rule it out, don't you? But then you might get somebody doing the like YouTube video and going, "Wow, look at this, guys!" And really, you know, without actually checking what's around. And that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do. You know, you do have the entertainment channel. Of course you do. But then, yeah, I've never seen you do anything sort of wrong on the paranormal side. That's it. There is a difference, and you've got to be clear about it as well, haven't you? So if you're doing paranormal, then just do it as it is, and just be straight about what you want to do. The right people, the right group, and it's better feel it is.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
just kind of feel that you're kind of thrown together in this world. Hey, yeah. But you're thrown with like-minded people generally, aren't you? Like I've met Eileen as well. Absolutely amazing. She had me touring to some amazing places in Scotland, and yeah, it's incredible. And I do hope now I've stopped paying vets bills. I do hope to come back to Scotland this year. So the vets bills are taking all my holiday money. But hi, Ananda, I hope you well. So Portal to the Paranormal, big shout out there. Yeah, rather be real. That's it. Yeah. Like everyone's got their own journey, haven't they? And just stick with the like-minded people. Stick with what you want and who
Absolutely.
you want to be with as well. Like you've met some great friends, haven't you, in the paranormal?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah. Just too many to mention.
Well, that's it, because
Um,
then you might miss someone out and get into trouble.
yeah, I mean, two of my friends on Facebook, I'm actually meeting them for the first time this year.
Fantastic.
So quite looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And a few familiar friends as well. I'll be looking forward to meeting.
That's absolutely awesome. I've met a lot of people who are watching now. I've met Nando. I've met Eileen, Phantom Seekers Paranormal. I haven't met Drew yet. Will be one day. And that's it, isn't it? And, I have met a lot of the people who watch. And met Carl Hodgson, which I've been meeting Carl again soon, which is amazing. I've met Anne Ollington Gilbert as well.
Mhm.
And you do, and it is lovely to get around and just meet people. And I often, I recently met Wes Coleman, and he is the same as the person you see is on Facebook.
Yeah.
I was just, for him to come over from Canada, just to go to the Paramate, and then, he did meet his family afterwards as well. But it's just incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And,
Yeah.
so just loads of people, all like-minded, getting together, no negativity. Tom Cruise. There you
Yeah,
go.
I know where this is coming from. Thanks, Eileen.
There's always one, isn't there? Which is in Scotland. So it's the Scottish ones, isn't it? Oh, bless you. You ought to come to a Paramate, Drew. Nearly did. Bless you. But yeah. So what else you got lined up? What's your best location then? What's your favourite?
To date, my best location, Gresley Old Hall.
Really?
Yeah, I was there a few months back. What an amazing place.
Yeah, to me, it's
Very
like an old
active.
cardigan. I know I generally know what I'm going to get there. So it's a place I've probably been going to for about 8 years. Until more recently, I've been going to Haunted Antiques quite a bit. That was the place that I've been to the most.
Mhm.
I also went when I lost my parents, my mum. I'd been booked in there, and I actually went there the evening of that she passed away. No, that she passed Monday. So the Friday of that week, I actually went. So I didn't know what else to do, so I just went. And then when I lost my dad, I was booked to go there again, which was strange. And it's a really weird thing, isn't it? You lose your parents, and then that Friday you're booked to go to Gresley, and it's
Yeah,
I don't know, and it's not how you remember a location, really, is it? But it's always active. It has its regular spirits there. You've got the family who live there, the maid, the fire, and everything else, and they generally come through as well.
um,
Hiya, hope you well.
yes, the maid did come through in one of the other rooms,
Awesome.
but in one of the main upstairs room, we had this negative guy who kept coming through, bothering the team.
Ah, okay.
But he was like a dominant energy there.
Yeah, we've had something really ropey come through once, which is rather nasty, but yeah. But you get a lot of people going there, and you don't know what they're taking with you as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. I do like that because I was at Tutbury 4 times in 6 weeks, and I did actually. It was sort of made. There's a maid I sort of picked up on, and then she followed me to 2 locations after that. And at one of them, it was a public ghost hunt, and somebody threw up. And I think it's because this maid came through,
Yes.
so she she appeared around me, and I sort of got this pneumonia-like condition. And I think I was filming it, and you could hear me. I could hardly breathe, and I was choking, and it's really like phlegmy, let's say. So I managed to move it away from me. All of a sudden, this woman sitting on a step who kind of picked things up, she actually started being physically sick, which was a
Oh, bless her.
bit of a colourful one, really. So yeah, that was definitely a strong spirit. And then when I went to Haunted Antiques the following week, this woman came through again. And it was Human Pendulum. I sort of said, "Are you from Tutbury?" And I said, "Did you follow me to Woollerton Hall?" And like the Human Pendulum was going, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And it's like, "Oh my God." And I said, "Are you attached to me?" And it's like, "Yeah." Oh, okay then, thank you. And I was due to go to the Castle Museum in York, but then it got cancelled. So I was going to try and find out that if I could take her there as well, because that would have been interesting if somebody else got ill there during the vigil.
Absolutely.
But that was where the series ended, basically, which was a shame. But you just never know, do you?
No, you don't. This is it. I've
So,
actually done the Castle Museum in York
wow, have you? Did you
during
get
the
much?
day. During the
Ah,
day, not during the night. But I'd
yeah,
love to go back at night time.
yeah. December the 13th, Friday the 13th. It's on.
No, it had to
Um,
be the date, didn't
no,
it?
September the 13th. September the 13th.
Right.
Yeah, Friday, September the 13th. It's on. So they've been really great, and they've let me go for that one because I couldn't make the original, which they didn't
Mhm.
have to do. And they can, like I said, oh, I can't make it because of. She says, oh, do you want to put it for this? And like, wow, really? Because you don't, I don't ask for that. If I can't make it, then I just lose it, and that's that.
Yeah,
I just expect to, irrespective of the price or what, because they've got to pay for the venue as well. And yeah, I really was gutted to dip out on that, but September the 13th. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, because that to me is like the National Justice Museum in Nottingham.
I love that place.
But there are similarities as well, aren't there?
There are.
You've got the
I couldn't agree
dungeons.
more. Yeah, the dungeon's quite interesting.
You've got cells, and yeah, a lot of what's in the museum in York is very similar to National Justice Museum, in it. So we've got
Mm.
the age going for both of them as well. Like multiple rooms, different things in the rooms, different areas.
Different layers of history to it.
That's right. Yeah.
And yeah, just an amazing place.
And so macabre as well, some of it. So, oh my gosh, when you think about what happened in those days, it's horrendous, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there we are going, can you make a sound, please? We can't hear you. So we've got Carl, he likes Smithers Hall, which looks a stunning place. Activity
Oh,
day
it's on my to-do
nights.
list.
Yeah, I'd love to. I nearly booked
Yeah.
it once because my friend was doing a ghost walk there. And I wondered about booking it on the Friday night, but at the time I didn't have insurance. So I didn't bother, and I didn't know if I'd get anyone booked on it. But yeah. Oh yeah, Chester. Found Chester accidentally once. Driving to Chester football ground. So I was staying in Stone at the time, near Stoke. Just drove to Chester, ended up in the pedestrianised area in my car. Just trying to find this football ground. But I think they've probably got new grounds since then. That was the old one. But yeah, the match was all right.
It's got a beautiful cathedral to it.
Oh yeah, the street looked brilliant when I was driving through it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been. Yeah, it looked fantastic. You're like where you shouldn't have been. Like, yeah, it was years ago. I just passed my test, so that's
Oh,
it.
that's all right then.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Get away with it. We didn't have cameras everywhere. Hiya, Sarah.
Hi,
Hope you're
Sarah.
all right. But yeah, there are so many fascinating places, aren't there?
Loads.
Oh yeah, the Roman influences as well. That's but you sort of don't know truly what's with a town. Like, you've got so many places with like streets, hidden streets underneath, haven't you? They come
Yes.
to light as well, and it's just so fascinating. So George Marsh taken from Smithers Hall and burnt at the stake in Chester. Awesome. So have you got any questions for Mark? Anyone want to say anything? But yeah, anywhere in the US you want to go?
I've done Florida a few times.
Wow. Where did you
However,
go?
oh, just Orlando. We did the parks. Did the theme parks.
Ah.
Disney, Universal.
Oh, that's cool.
But that was years ago.
Oh,
I
wow.
think one of my all-time places I want to visit is San Francisco.
Wow.
Because I just love the quaint streets there. And of course, it's got Alcatraz. Definitely want to visit.
Oh, God, yeah. Who
The
doesn't?
Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, the bridge is beautiful. It does look,
It's
because
gorgeous,
it's
isn't
in
it?
a lot of the old films and stuff. And oh, thank you. I think you told me that the other week as well. Thanks for that. I'll definitely check it out. It's been quite quiet recently. I sometimes have tapping in the next room. Oh, actually, yeah, I must say, like, I was just chatting to my friend earlier, and something was tapping on the laminate floor right in front of me, and the dog was looking as well. So, but yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you. Hi Charles. I hope you are well. Long time no see. Hope you're looking after yourself. Bless you. Alcatraz. Yeah. No back. Oh. It must be fantastic to go somewhere like that. You've seen it so often on TV, haven't you?
Yeah, but then it makes you want to go out there,
Mm.
So maybe one year I will.
We'll do it. Save up.
I'll start saving now then.
Hey?
I'll start saving now then.
Well, that's it, because I want to go to Queen Mary. And
Long Beach.
I
Nice.
need to sort it. I want to go to the Gettysburg Christmas in Summer Bash.
That sounds good.
So I want to go there. So yeah, so that's about July time. So I'd really love to go there. And where's goes there, and like loads of paranormal people. And I'd love to combine that trip with the one to Queen Mary. But as in the UK, we're not used to travelling, that far, are we?
No, no,
So
we're
it's
not.
the fact that you could catch an internal flight and like you're on it for ages. So it's a bit. Oh wow, that's enough though, isn't it? Just to be on it, just to be
Nice.
there,
Yeah.
irrespective of whether you've investigated or not. I went to the Talbot Inn, as I said at the beginning, Oundle, and my gosh, just to see it, absolutely stunning place. Oh, Seattle as well. Wow. And Boston as well, New England looks interesting. That sort of area to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to read a lot of Stephen King books, and it's around that area, a lot of it, wasn't it? But
And
yeah.
New Orleans as well. That's another place I'd like to visit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. My friend's going there soon. So yeah. Well,
Definitely.
my work colleagues actually just come back from there.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah.
Nice.
But I met Bloody Mary. She's got something out in NOLA, and she at the Sage Paracon she actually did a ritual. So it's interesting to see, and she showed us how to do voodoo dolls as well. And
Really?
they're not necessarily what you think they are. They can be for the good. They're not
Okay.
necessarily evil. So, you just make it and you feed it, and it's not necessarily bad. So
Okay.
they've got this image, haven't they? But you're not always going to do that to stick pins in it. And yeah, New
No.
Orleans is amazing. The redrun of the Shining Hotel, but yeah, that's beautiful. So Carl, for you first, then, what's the worst place you've investigated?
Oh, that's a tricky one.
That is a hard one. I don't know.
That's quite a difficult one to answer.
I don't know.
I
Well,
don't actually.
he's got Mark stumped there, haven't he? I
You
don't
got me
know.
some. I last year I tried to
Oh, I
spot a
do
room.
know. I do know. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, you carry on.
So last year I tried to bot a spot of urban exploring,
Ah.
and they're just like health and safety nightmares. You're walking around the
Oh.
tour, you got rubble everywhere.
Oh God, no.
And I went to this one location. Well, good grief! You know, stayed about an hour, and then just went home again. I think to me that was the worst I'd ever done it because I investigate buildings that are usually Spartan, like museums
Yeah.
and offices and that sort of thing.
Yeah. And then Grassley Hall. The odd floorboard.
Presley Hall is yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's no electricity at all in that place.
no. But yeah, I know somebody's put the foot through a floorboard before. I don't think
Really?
they're allowed in that room anymore. But
Oh, I'd heard somebody had done that. Yeah.
yeah, I witnessed it. But yeah, it's what it is, isn't it? It's certainly got character. Those steps are a bit rickety as well, aren't they? Especially when
Oh, yeah.
sorry, the dog's having a dream, so it's making some right weird noises at the moment. So if you do hear any demonic sounds, it'd be him sort of
Oh,
wind
bless
barking.
him.
But yeah, he's happy. Yeah, so the worst place for me was De Grey Street in Hull. Yeah, for a start, it's got themed rooms. So you've got one room, it's got all dolls in it. Another room has got all mirrors in it and that. And that's fine, to have theme rooms. But when it's supposed to be a house, it's supposed to have the backstory and everything else, why have you got these themed rooms with clutter and stuff in it?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, if this is supposed to be haunted, then why have you got all these other things in it? So I was upstairs and I sat down on the carpet. I got a wet arse. It turns out that the roof was leaking. So we'd had a lot of rain at that time, and it had been raining for weeks and really heavily as well. So the roof was leaking into that room, and as we went downstairs, about midnight, it got called off because we discovered that it was leaking through the fuse box, the rain was, and also it looked like the kitchen ceiling was about to cave in. Now, there was a lot of bad weather at the time, and the roof leaked and it did cause a problem, and I'm sure now it probably isn't like that. But yeah, it is kind of off-putting when you go through a location and you go for the whole night and you have to leave at 12 o'clock getting stranded in Hull. And the team as well at that time didn't help because he made it out he hadn't had his money back and he offered us another event. But it turns out that what he said was different from the owner. He doesn't run paranormal events now, by the way. So I'm not going to mention his name, but yeah, it was an experience for the wrong reasons.
I could imagine.
Yeah, because like if I drive to Hull, like I'm going to stay over. So for me, I was going to stay there till 8 o'clock, and I booked a night in Cleethorpes for the next night. So that was fine, I'd go to Cleethorpes. Mum-in-law was there, go and see her, combine the trip. And so I had to drive that night to Cleethorpes, 12 o'clock, pay an extra £8 for a room. And you don't want to do that, do you? You know what a cost is going to be. You don't want to suddenly have to fork out another £80. And, you don't get anything for that. And, you've left an investigation 8 hours early. So it wasn't, but I guess it's been done up since then. I haven't been back, and yeah, it's what it is, isn't it? It just seemed to be getting, we just seemed to be getting activity at the time, but then there you go, isn't it? But at that time, it's just better just to get out. They just decided to call it a day, and that was the right thing to do.
Yeah,
you have to, don't you? So I've got this. Hexham Jail. Hexham. It's an interesting place, isn't it? I've been there. Been to a race meeting there as well. It's, a lot of history there. Fascinating place.
I've been past Hexham Jail, but we got there after it closed, so obviously we didn't go in.
Missed out, yeah.
We are planning a return visit, though.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you.
Are you sure? Oh, you got a coffee? That's awesome. Hi, Tracy.
She's gone.
Yeah.
She's asleep, she's very...
It's got so much history, hasn't it? And it's right near Hadrian's Wall direction, isn't it? And yeah, just fascinating area, it really is.
So we did visit the Abbey, that was open.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And that's a beautiful building.
Yeah. Got Fountains Abbey. But yeah.
That's what I've not been to. Fountains Abbey. Don't think I've been there.
I haven't been there. No. But
Anna, have we been to Fountains Abbey?
No, we didn't go. It's got a Betty's.
Right.
It's got a Betty's tea shop. John, this below.
No, all right, thanks. No, we haven't been, but apparently it's got a Betty's tea shop.
Ah, okay. Like the York has as well, hasn't it? Always packed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I just can't be asked to queue anywhere, so I never go in there. I'm like that. I don't even get a ghost from York either. Can't be bothered to queue 1.5 hours for a little figure like that. What costs about £20 or something. They're all nice though, admittedly, but yeah, queuing ain't my thing, to be fair.
I think one of my favourite buildings in York is the Railway Museum.
All right, yeah.
It's free admission as well. Just pay a donation. Yeah.
I've not been in. I did the open top tour. Was it the Red Bus tour or whatever? So they go round, tell you the history and stuff like that. And it was great, but I was with a hen party, so it just went a bit skewy.
Oh.
It wasn't that, and the organisers said, oh, do you want to come back on it, next time and run around? I thought, nah, you're all right, mate. But you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with them, and definitely recommend it. It's just that my timing was off.
Yeah.
It's what it is, isn't it?
I definitely want to do the Ghost Bus tour in York.
That's what I did. I think, yeah, that's the one.
Mm. That
Yeah,
looks amazing.
because they were dressed up, but it was a good tour. Yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah.
it's just that my timing was a bit off. But hey ho, But they were professional. They're playing to most of the audience, and most of the
Hmm.
audience was a hen party. So you're going to, aren't you? And they were so apologetic, but they were lovely, and I
Yeah.
can't fault them. So yeah. Oh yeah, you've got the Glasgow one, the Edinburgh one as well. Yeah, I did a bus tour of Dublin. Unfortunately, there's a march that day, and I got stuck in a riot on O'Connell Street. But hey ho, things happen. They do with me anyway. But yeah, I'm usually in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I've got
Usually.
Furnace Abbey was owned by my wife's family way back in the beginning, and her family also owned Preston's of Bolton, the Diamond Centre of the North.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wow, impressive. I didn't know that, Carl. That's so cool. That's brilliant. Yeah, but there are some incredible places.
There are, yes.
So what is your favourite style of investigating then?
Usually I prefer to go in blind.
Yeah,
I don't even take tech with me anymore.
yeah,
Well, except me torch.
yeah. I get you.
But I just get stuck writing with all the other team members there,
Yeah,
and we have a great time. But above all, we just play things safely as well.
but you have a laugh as well, don't you?
We have such laughs on location, yeah.
Yeah,
But obviously, laughing builds up the energy.
of course it does. That's
We're
right.
not showing disrespect or anything.
No. I don't do disrespect, but you have a laugh, don't you? And
Oh,
you just
absolutely.
find when you're laughing that's when something kicks off, basically.
Yeah, because you're ignoring the spirits, and it's hang on,
Yeah,
you're here to see me, so we'll do
yeah,
something.
that's right. Because at the beginning, everyone goes in, they go, "Hello, is anyone there?"
I'll give you an example. We weren't laughing. This is at the Talbot in Oundle. There was me, Emily, her daughter Evie, and Claire Evans in this
Oh,
back
that's
room.
lovely.
And Emily's phone was on the table, and we were just talking quietly. And all of a sudden, her phone just shot off the table and landed by her feet upright.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Upright.
I'm not sure if it was caught on camera or not, but
Generally not.
no,
Generally, these things aren't caught on camera, are they?
nah.
It's like
But
they
it would
know.
have been great if it was. But there was sufficient witnesses to verify what we actually saw, because we weren't in complete darkness. There was lights
Yeah.
from outside coming through the window.
Yeah. Oh, that's incredible, isn't it? I'll have to try that when I go to Talbot then. But then I will be nattering to the organiser because I get on really
You'll
well.
have to let me know when you're going.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's all booked up now, but it's
Oh, it
gonna
doesn't
be
bother me. I live local anyway. I could just turn up. So.
yeah, it's incredible night. Yeah, I didn't realise when I was driving how far away near Cambridge and stuff it was really.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like when you
Quite
see
a
the sign.
distance.
I think you're driving there, it says sign to Felixstowe and Harwich. It's like what? Which is quite
They're
scary
quite
because
a journey.
that's miles away. But yeah, but yeah, I've sort of changed. I've got all my kit. I take it. Generally stays in a box. If I do hosting, I need to
Mhm.
get some of the kit out because if you're hosting, you get people of all abilities, and you get people who haven't done it before, and you
Yeah.
want them to experience something. So I do try and do the sort of communal things just to see if they can actually witness something themselves. I know a
Mhm.
lot of people call for human pendulum, but if you get a skeptic who doesn't believe, and you stick them in the middle in the human pendulum, and they move and they don't know how they've moved, well, they can argue it in their own head as to how it's happened. They can deny it months later, can't they? But, they had something happen. And, it's up to them to rationalise, to say it did or didn't, and that's it. Especially if
I
they're
love
pushed out.
I love working with skeptics.
Oh, I do. Yeah, that's right. And, I like things being questioned and, and that's it. And we are all different and that's it. Yeah,
Yes.
cat balls, like originally, like I used to use cat balls a lot because my dad liked playing with them randomly. And, he did. And now I've got these lights and I actually don't know if it's in playing with them now. You just don't know, do you?
No.
It's what it is, and the reason I recognise it was my dad, because I'd go, is that you? And just about, I'd probably say, is that you? And they'd come on. And, can you turn them on? And he'd just do it it was in my head. So while I was trying to say something, before it got out of my mouth, things were happening. And I also recognise his energy as well. Sort of I kind of laugh a bit when my dad's around. So it's weird, but I don't know. I just kind of recognise when he's around. And it is quite funny. Like I got these new trip lights at one stage. So I took them to Derby Jail. They're in Derby Jail. And Nando was with us. And we're in a cell there. And all of a sudden they started going off. And I said, is it my dad? So they started going off. And I said, can you step away, Dad? That were it. It stopped going off. It did. And that was that. And it's there, isn't it? We don't know. And you just got to go with the best thing, haven't you, really? Yeah.
Absolutely.
It just, you just come out with theories and I don't know. So, have you ever been to Rendlesham?
Yes, once. And that was a nighttime forest walk.
Wow. Was it creepy?
It's really creepy.
Yeah.
Normally you can hear like night birds and stuff like that, but there was nothing. Just
Wow.
the silence was, it was eerie.
Wow.
All you would have wanted was like a fog to roll in, and that would have been it. But that didn't happen. But yeah, great place to visit.
Yeah. I did want to go camping around there, but I'm kind of running out of time already because I usually go camping in March, but because my dog was like ill, then I was kind of stuck. So now I won't get my first holiday until June. Well, apart from weekends away, but I won't get my first camping trip until June. And I've decided I'm going near a beach. I need a beach. So I don't know if I'll get because I can't go camping when the kids are off on school holidays. It just gets too busy, doesn't it? So I'd rather go out of season. So I can only really go until the end of June and then September. So yeah, I'm just kind of stuck.
So you are running out of time, really.
That's what I mean, yeah, because I've got a week in June. Shell Island I'm going, and then I've got 2 weeks in Scotland in September, so there's not much opportunity to go and get down Rendlesham, is there? Because I've also got 2 weekends booked for the Parameet, because there's the Midlands one and then there's the Northern one as well. The Northern one's in East Drive. It's at Pontefract. So obviously if I go to Pontefract, I'm going to go and do a selfie, aren't I? You've got to find the house, haven't you?
It's got to be done.
You've got to, Yeah. But yeah, so I'll do that. And I also want to see the Abbey. Is it an Abbey or something at Pontefract? There's an Abbey, isn't there?
I'm not sure. There's one in Leeds I visited.
No,
Kirkstone Abbey.
that's Kirkstone.
No, I'm not too familiar with that.
Yeah, there's something anyway. If it's Castle or Abbey or something like that. But there are some ruins there that I do want to go and see there.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, because you think, well, yeah, if I'm going to East Drive, I'm just going to pop and see this other building as well because I haven't been to Pontefract. Oh, it's an abbey at Pontefract, yeah. So I guess that's where the monk comes from, which haunts East Drive, question mark.
Allegedly.
Yes. Question mark.
Yeah.
But, it's what it is, isn't it? North Norfolk coast, yeah, absolutely know it so well. Spent many a holiday there.
Yes to both. North
Yeah,
Norfolk and Northumberland.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do know North Norfolk, particularly used to stay at Pinewoods campsite in Wells next to sea, and
Wales is beautiful.
they did a low budget horror film there. So where you get the woods at Wells, they filmed a really low budget horror film where people kept dying and stuff, which was really funny. And it was in a caravan or something. You could actually see the difference between the curtain and the light coming through, and it's supposed to be night time. So yeah, it's well low budget and so funny. But yeah, I'd love to see that one again. But yeah, it showed the front of Wales as well. But yeah, I used to love it there. Hetcham, Holcombe Hall. Yeah, so many
Yeah,
beautiful places
Holcomb's nice.
around there. And Hunstanton. Yeah,
Been there a few times.
sunny
Only an
honey.
hour away.
Yeah.
Well,
But
sunny honey even when it rains.
yeah, and then you got Cromer and Sheringham and all that area. So you've
Yeah,
got a
they're
lot of
beautiful
history around
towns.
there as well,
Yeah,
haven't you? In Great Yarmouth. But yeah, Norfolk is a sort of beautiful place.
it is. Yeah.
I don't know, it's going to be difficult, like three voices, English, Irish, Scottish. See if I get any reaction next night. Yeah, get any reaction to my voice changing. You'll have to try that out because you're going somewhere shortly, aren't you? So just see if you can get in a room and just try it out when no one's around. I am cheeky. Scariest thing about East Drive is the neighbour, and yeah, this neighbour's
Yeah,
got
I've heard that as well.
that has she isn't it has got the reputation of they have the keys, don't they? And yeah, quite handy of knocking on the wall as well, aren't they? Apparently, I can't say I've witnessed that. I've never been. I think like anywhere it is kind of on my list. It is fake. Is it on your list?
It is, yeah. Just so I can say I've done it,
Yeah,
even
so
if nothing
just so you can
happens.
get the t-shirt. Yeah, that's it. Been there, got a t-shirt. Now, because like whenever they do a top paranormal places in the UK, for some reason
Mm,
East Drive is always on the top, isn't it?
yeah,
You know, it's always there. And but then you think if there's paranormal people going in, day out, which I guess it is day in, day out, they're going to be taking stuff with them as well. So it's not just about the history there, is it?
no, it's not.
But which is yeah, who knows? But also, yeah, people go there, they take things there. Hey, yeah, take you out, Wayne. But yeah, but there are some incredible places. So
Um,
have you been on any haunted ships or anything? Would you go on it?
Not lately, no. But in November, I'm just waiting for it to be made public. I might be going on a haunted heritage railway
Oh,
again, North
okay.
Norfolk.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for it to be made public with the group, and then
Yeah.
I'll be
Awesome.
sticking my name down for it.
Yeah, that sounds great. I've
Yeah.
been to the Grand Central Railway.
Yep, I know it.
That was very interesting. So I think there's three different stations. We went to one of them, and to get there, you go down these steep steps onto the platform, and you know you've got the old sort of station buildings as well.
Mm.
Absolutely incredible place, and it's got with it being a museum as well. It's a working museum, so you can get the train, you can have a meal on it, and go to the next station. And yeah, they do themed days there as well, like steampunk day in 1940s, things like that. So it's an
Okay.
amazing place. I'd love to go to Crych actually and investigate that.
Right, I
But
would love to do that. Yeah.
I have been to a 1940s weekend, which was incredible. But wow, can you imagine? I don't know if anyone's done paranormal there. I've not heard of it, to be fair. But yeah,
No, they may not entertain the paranormal community.
no, that's it.
I
Because
don't think they will.
no, that's it. It's yeah, that's the way it is, isn't it? With a lot of places.
Mm.
So, if you do get in a place, then you just get in and you respect it, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
100%.
But they can work hand in hand, can't they? You go, you promote it, people might see your post on Facebook and go, oh, that looks interesting for a day trip. So, they just go and make the journey and have a good day out and sort of spend some money at the building. Tourists will sort of have a coffee or something. So, contribute in different ways, can't you? But yeah. Oh, okay. I've not heard of that one then. So, Wyvernford Railway Station. It's the most haunted station line in the UK. Where's that? Is that near Colchester? It's going to be
I
that.
can't say I've heard of it,
I've not heard of it, no.
but it could be near Wayne.
Yeah, I think so. Because I've heard of a lot of places, but I've certainly not heard of that one. Oh, God, don't they just?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm afraid
okay.
so.
Won't have. Oh, dear. Bless you. I'm intrigued now, Wayne. What have you gone and done? Have you made it up? Is it in your book? I don't know. But yeah, some groups do sport for others, and it is
Yeah,
mad, isn't it?
something too.
And there is too much competition. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
That's why.
That explains it. Very haunted. There you go. So if you want one of Wayne's books, then please contact him. Look at the Spooky and Ori page. Wayne does stories on there as well. He reads out creepy stories. Went to Lexington, Cary, and Corpus Christi, Texas. It was good. Oh, sounds brilliant.
Nice.
Wow. That must be huge as well. That does sound incredible. Wow. I've been round the Doncaster Air Museum. That was good.
That sounds good. I know some people that have been. But yeah, I'm hoping to get around now on you.
I knew Wayne before he was rich and famous. I love that. Yeah, I've got Wayne's autograph.
Have you?
I have. And I've got a collector's item.
Would you like my autograph?
I've got one of the famous Spookanori mugs, which is hand painted, one of the original batch. And I think there's only like 5 done.
Nice.
And I have one, and I don't even use it. I don't have a drink from it. So I'm scared of breaking it. But yeah.
Limited edition.
Yeah, definitely. Very limited, yeah. All hand drawn by the man himself. But yeah, I think it's gone now. It's gone quiet. It's not like Wayne, is it? So it must have gone. But yeah, he's got his show next at past. And yes, I have. Yeah, there are only 5, you see, collector's item. And I've also got a beautiful Phantom Seekers Paranormal mug. So when I went to see Eileen, she gave me some beautiful prezzies. And yeah.
Oh, bless her.
I know, she's so lovely.
I saw the pictures of you two.
I know, it's Mark Warbank joined us as well from Auckland.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was incredible, and yeah, met Tommy as well, and it's just an amazing trip. And Tommy looked after my dog a lot as well, so I had a babysitter for the dog, which was great. Oh hi, yeah, welcome. Yeah, this is a normal slot, so I tend to have a guest every week. I run from 8 till 9:30 UK time, so in the UK now it's 9:12, so we started just over an hour, 12 minutes ago. So welcome, yeah. So just have loads of guests. You can check out past shows either on here or on YouTube. And yeah, so thanks so much for joining us. If you've got any questions, please add them to the live chat. And thank you very much. So it's got 12 new ones, 12 new mugs. Oh yeah, incredible day, wasn't it? And
I
decent
love
weather
the
as
way
well in Scotland.
I love the way Wayne is selling his merchandise on one of your podcasts.
I know, it's cheeky git, isn't he? So if you want a mug, I'm a mug. Ask Wayne. So yeah. But yeah, so Wayne's mugs and books. But yeah, I do, I do promote other people. And, what people do, it's just fantastic, isn't it? There you go. Eileen wants a mug as well, hey? Yeah, and here we go. A bit more plugging here. It's going to do the Dark Mirror radio show. And that starts at 9:30.
Let me advertises.
And that starts at 9:30 on the Things Network after this. We have to finish by 9:30, otherwise Wayne will tell me off and yes, not like we have any more mugs ever. But yeah. But thanks so much for watching anyway. And yeah, but there we go, Eileen. How lovely is that? Oh, that's so sweet. I think everyone will want a mug now, Wayne. I can't advertise it because I don't have one of those.
I've worked with Wayne a few times. He's a great guy, good laugh.
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
see, both me and Wayne were speakers at East Anglia Paranormal at Skegness.
Last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's last year and 2 years prior, was it? I don't know. We've done it twice. It was so fantastic as well. Just beautiful days as well, weren't they?
Were they?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we had such a laugh. Yeah, Mark was there. Mark Manley was there, and yeah, so many lovely people. Like, that's the thing about paranormal. Like when you get together, it's it's such a laugh, isn't it? It really is. Hey, yeah, how you doing, Marie?
Hi, Marie.
I hope you're getting better. Oh, bless you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I've met Marie as well. So Marie's from the Valleys. Nice to see you.
See you later, Wayne. Good luck with the show, mate.
It's been great seeing you guys. My first time seeing Mark. So
Thank you, Joe.
Mark's just come on for a chat. If you want to catch Mark, his group is Black Shuck Paranormal. It's running. No, I didn't put that on. That's annoying. I better change that so you can see who. Hold on, let me change that. Just a minute.
So the show finishes in 12 minutes. You're just putting it on now.
I know, that's it. It's terrible, isn't it? I was too busy talking to you at the beginning. I nearly didn't actually display anything. So we're quite lucky we managed that. But, we're not all professional, are we? But yeah, so that's that. I'll go back to the comments now. Oh, I know. Getting as far up as Pontefract, so you can come down a bit. That's kind of north for me. That's quite a way for me, I think. So, yeah.
It's about 3 hours for me.
Oh, bless you. Good luck to you, Marie. Keep in touch, eh? Miss you, eh? Because summer at Christmas in Derby. So, there's so many people been going through such a lot recently, sort of health-wise. Yeah. Thank goodness for that. But there you go. But yeah, if you've got any more questions, please ask. I think the funniest story Mark's ever said is when he actually went to Ruffin Control Towers and started speaking in a different language.
Oh, it wasn't there. It was RAF. No, it was RF Neatishead in North Norfolk.
Ah.
I channeled. We think she was a woman radar operator, possibly either from World War II or the Cold War, and I started speaking Polish.
I think Wayne was there as well, wasn't he?
I can't remember if Wayne was actually there or not. I'm not sure if he's been to Neatishead with us.
Okay.
It might have been. I just can't remember it. But
Yeah.
what an amazing place that is. Very active too.
Wow. And Eileen used to go to the Posh Do's at RF Nita said. Wow. Was that when
Did
it
you,
was
Eileen?
active and open? Wow. Okay.
Part of the site's still owned by the MOD, but a small part of it is a museum now.
Yeah. Yeah,
But great
it's
place.
nice that we do open things as museums
Yeah,
because our history does need saving. It needs saving for the future, doesn't it?
absolutely. Certainly does. Yeah.
And I must give a shout out as well to Natalie Lawrence. She works hard. She finds these basically abandoned buildings. She gives them TLC and then she opens them up as amazing locations, like the nunnery. You know, that's fantastic. George Jarvis School as well. But
Mhm.
she's got some incredible locations. And to actually go in and investigate a nunnery, it's unbelievable, isn't it? And you go in the main sort of chapel bit, the church bit. Wow. It's just absolutely stunning. It really is. Hiya. No, I don't do public events. I sometimes work on them. Bye. Take care. Yeah, I sometimes help out. So help out at Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre, and that's in Hinckley, Leicestershire. I can be found out and about, sort of going on different events. But yeah, I don't run public events through Paranormal Path. I just sort of book the odd location. I'm not sure where you're based. So yeah, I'm sort of based Nottingham as well. But whether at some stage you do a public event, I'm not sure. I've got people who can help me out. So we'll just see how it is. But if you're looking for a specific area, just let us know, and then we can sort of suggest teams in that area, because we do know a lot of paranormal people out throughout the country, really, don't we, Mark?
Yeah, quite a
And
few.
we sort of know who you can sort of book and be on a decent event with. We know who the decent hosts are. Okay, we don't know everybody, but we can generally recommend different teams in different parts of the country. So Essex. Okay. So you're not too far from Wayne then. That's cool. Because he's in Colchester, which is Essex, isn't it? It's that way, isn't it?
Yes, he's that way in the
Oh, brilliant. So what team are you then, Sandra? Give you a shout out. So Eileen saw an officer dressed in parade uniform when coming back from Malou, and Nita said, only he wasn't there. When I asked someone if he's part of the montage reenactment, was told he'd been seen before. That's
That's
brilliant.
actually quite interesting, Eileen, and that ties in with what myself and another team saw last year at Nita said. It was a team share,
Brilliant.
and both teams saw him.
Oh
I
wow.
I actually spoke to the other team owner, and she described this bloke perfectly, and our descriptions just matched.
I love that. I
So yeah,
just love it
that was
when you
good
can sort of
validation.
verify something and that somebody else has had the same experience.
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That is what it's about, though, isn't it? Because, I'll do a write-up on my page. You don't have to believe it. I don't ask you to believe it. But if somebody else gets the same name or some of the same information or a similar
yes.
experience, then what is it? I don't call things paranormal. I don't know what it is. I just can't explain it.
So
So
you just leave it as
welcome then
unexplained.
to Essex Ghost Hunters.
Yes, I've heard of
Yeah.
them.
Hello, Mark. How you doing? I don't know if you heard your ears were burning earlier, as ever, because we've got Eileen on. So I sort of mentioned the time when I visited Scotland, and that was absolutely awesome. And Marie as well. Marie's got Shadow and Spirit Hunters based in South Wales Valleys, the South Welsh Valleys. And that is, I used to spend a lot of time in South Wales on the Gower Peninsula. My mum spent a lot of time there, and it's absolutely a stunning place. It really is. Yeah, you've got the Margam Castle there as well, haven't you? And
Margam's beautiful.
you've got Catham Bryn, which is like a standing stone, which, it's got history. You've got burial cairns and got all sorts of things there, and absolutely stunning place. And, you've got the valleys, you've got the mountains, then you've got the coastland as well. And yeah, it's awesome. Maid's Head Hotel in Norwich bumped into Serving Wench that wasn't there.
Oh, wow.
Wow, awesome.
Mm.
That's brilliant. So I never see them or bump into them, I don't. I'm just totally not aware, I'm not sure what was tapping on my laminate floor earlier, but the dog noticed it and went up to it. You're just there and you hear something tapping on the laminate floor when you're trying to work. Mad, isn't it? But there's nothing unusual here. Oh, yeah. Whatever, mate. We're scared. You're over in Auckland, Yeah. You try it, mate. Oh, been reading your book. Excellent. Love it. Yeah. I used to be good at reading books, but now my eyes are dodgy. It's harder because I can't read when it's darker because my eyes aren't up to it. But yeah, whereas when I was a kid, you sort of read and you've hardly got a light on. But now I just can't. Oh dear, my eyes just get shocking this time of night. But yeah. Serving wenches seen often. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. You troublemaker. You are such a troublemaker, Mark. So is Eileen. Both of you. You need to be locked in a cell with your own kitty balls, all right? Oh my God, here we go. Oh, Craig and Nosh, yeah.
Kraganos.
Yeah, well, I'm good at pronouncing things badly. I'm known for it.
Sorry, Marie, I'm Cardiffian.
But also, when I used to go to Vasili, my mum worked with this guy at Chilwell Ordnance Factory, and they ended up with they were from Vasili and they had a guest house, and they were related to the people at Wobbly Castle. So yeah, I'd love to go there, but I don't know if. Yeah. Oh, but thanks so much for listening. Yeah, we do 8 till 9:30. We do have different people on and always open to questions. And yeah, thank you. So glad you enjoyed it. But thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate that. And yeah, please go on the group and advertise your page or your group on it. So you go onto the group Paranormal Path. Please advertise on there. So Monday is group shares. So share your group. And then if you've got a public event which you're running within the next 2 weeks, you've got tickets left, just post it on there. And, that's what I'd like to do. I'd just like to help people out, just as Mark does, We all try and help people out in the community behind the scenes, get people messages. We do what we can, and that's it, isn't it? But, oh, bless you. Thanks so much, Charles. And please take care of yourself, because I know you've had issues. Oh, Mountain Ash. Oh. Pontypridd.
Market Town.
I can manage Pontypridd.
That's good pronunciation.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I've been to Gower sort of quite a lot since I go in that way. I'm sort of speaking, I reckon, I speak the Welsh names rather than the English ones. I probably pronounce it badly, like Abertawe and places like that. Probably pronounce it badly because I'm terrible. But night, everyone. Thanks so much for watching, and
good night, Eileen.
Yourselves, okay? And yeah, there are a lot of negative people in the world, but stay with the positive ones and go out, have fun, do what you do best, and just go ahead and make the memories, okay? Take care. Good health to you all, and yeah, thanks everyone for watching.
Good night, everyone.
And everything. Bye bye. Take care. Bye. Thank you.